Total joists are lightweight and easy to maneuver. They have been designed to work easily with residential, multi-residential, and small commercial structures. Total joists come pre-cut to length and with pre-punched service holes, making installation easy for all trades. Due to its robust design, Total Joist is the only UL and ULC rated steel floor system with wood sheathing that has a 1-hour fire rating and a 50 STC acoustic rating, while requiring only a single layer of 5/8 of an inch gypsum board. The installation of the Total Joist floor system can be completed in 5 easy steps. Your Total Joists are typically delivered in bundles of 8 to 15 pieces depending on size. As they are impervious to moisture, they can be stored on-site indefinitely without swelling, rot, or mold. Total joists and accessories should be stored in an upright position off the ground until ready to be installed. A joist layout and installation details will be included with your delivery. With light gauge steel construction, the joists are typically installed as balloon framing, meaning they are installed on the inside of the walls and not on top. This reduces the complexity of framing joists into a wall, as there is no need to support upper floors on the floor system. To use balloon framing, fasten the steel track supplied by Total Joist to the inside of the steel studs at the floor level. Then, lay out the steel track as per the prescribed starting location and joist spacing as noted on the drawings. Next, decide where you want to start installing the joists and find the appropriate joist markings from the drawings. Your Total Joists come in pre-cut lengths and are identified by stamped labels at one end and markings at the top. All Total Joists come with pre-cut service holes, which are programmed to match all the adjacent joists. By making sure all the joist markings are at one end as identified on the drawings, the holes will be aligned to facilitate future trades with their services. To install Total Joists, the connectors must be installed either directly to the track or to the joists themselves before they are lifted into place. If you are installing the connectors to the joists, it's easiest to do so while they are laying flat. Align the connector flush with the end of the joist and start 2 screws in the slotted holes using the number 12 1-inch self-tapping screws provided. Keep the screws to the ends of the slots at the flush end. This will allow maximum joist movement later. Total Joist's unique adjustable connectors give you plus or minus 3/4 of an inch adjustment to meet varying site conditions. Do not over-tighten, as you want to be able to move the connector later if you need to. For each joist height, there are 2 types of connectors, a full height end connector and a regular end connector. With the unique Total Joist design, the full height connector spans the full height of the joist and can be used for platform framing as it acts like a squash block. The regular end connector, which can be attached to either side of the joist, is used for balloon framing as no squash block is required. Total Joists can also be doubled or tripled up to act as beams in lieu of engineered wood beams. Just fasten Total Joist Z connectors to the first beam at no more than 12 inches from the end and all other clips spaced no more than 24 inches apart. Line up your Z connectors between the proposed joist locations. Attach them, and then mark where they are attached at the top of the first beam member before placing the next beam member on top. Make flush and screw the beam to the clips below. If you have a 3-ply beam member, you can also add the next set of Z connectors with the same screws. Once the connectors have been installed, lift the joists into place. If the connectors have already been attached to the joist, make the end connectors snug and screw to the track. Once the ends are fastened, the screws on the slotted connectors on the joist are tightened and additional screws are added as specified. It is important to use the proper tools when fastening steel-to-steel connections. The recommended fastening tools are metal screwdrivers with adjustable torque settings and 0 to 2500 RPM load speeds. Blocking and bridging should also be installed along with the joists. Bridging lines are located at approximately 8 feet along the joist. Solid blocking is installed at 8 feet along the bridging lines. As resilient channel is typically installed to the underside of the joists as part of the fire and acoustic ratings, the standard hex head screws can be used to install the bridging. A steel angle is typically required around the perimeter to help tie the steel deck to the walls and act as closure for the concrete or gypcrete topping. This angle is screwed to the wall and to the joist. Now that the joists have been installed, you're ready to sheath the floor. TotalJoists can be used with several different sheathing types, including plywood or OSB sheathing, cement-bonded particle board, and steel decking. For this project, 9/16 of an inch steel decking as part of the TotalJoist package is being used. The contractor will be pouring gypcrete over the decking later. Start sheathing along the exterior wall. You may need to lay the joists out as you start to keep them straight. As the joists are not stable without the sheathing, do not attempt to walk on the floor until the decking has been installed. To fasten the steel deck down to the joists, self-drilling hex head screws are again used. There are many different screw collation systems on the market, and one that is recommended due to its performance is the Hilti stand-up decking tool. By following these installation instructions, you will create a building structure that is space-saving, reliable, and environmentally friendly. For more information, visit TotalJoist.com.